What law stops me from coming into a public place with a tea?
That's where you're wrong.
Ma'am, you stopped me from traveling for a tea and a coffee. I think it's petty. Judge, Your Honor, no one here has said I'm disturbing the peace except for this officer right here.
This man had come with his wife over the weekend to enjoy a football game, but as they were heading toward the entrance along with everyone else, he was stopped before even reaching the gate. The only reason was that he had a cup of tea in his hand. They were told that they could not enter with coffee or tea. There were no signs posted anywhere, no prior warning at all, just a sudden instruction from a uniformed officer claiming it was policy. The man was not confrontational. He had been through situations like this before, enough to clearly understand the difference between an actual law and a mere policy. He asked a very simple question: what law am I violating? The silence that followed said everything. But the man knows his rights. He understands the difference between policy and law. And when he begins to explain that difference, the response makes everything clear. Additional backup units are called in, and what started as a simple matter escalates into a full-blown confrontation.
All right, here's the thing. At this point, you're saying you can bring it in. So what you're doing is you're going against a lawful order. The lawful order is...
It's not a lawful order, ma'am. What's your name and your badge number?
You are disturbing the peace.
What is your name and your badge number, ma'am? I'm not disturbing the peace. I'm coming up here. Y'all disturbing the peace.
You're not listening.
You stopped me from going into an event. I didn't stop you. How am I disturbing the peace?
Are you gonna let me talk?
Ma'am, I have every right to talk.
You do, but I do too.
You may speak. It's a give and take, but by all means, speak.
All right. So, at this point right now, you are disturbing the peace.
No, ma'am. Who's the complainant? You?
The school system and everybody
Ma'am, who
around
is the
us.
complainant? You can't be the complainant just because you say that.
Okay. All right. The school does not allow.
Ma'am, I know my laws too. I'm not a fly-by-night. I know. And y'all know you're wrong. You know that if I go in there, all you're going to do is cost the taxpayers and your department money. That's all you're going to do, because I will fight it and I will see you in court. All of y'all. And you're going to lose your qualified immunity too, because you absolutely know what I'm saying.
Continue disturbing the peace.
Ma'am, I'm not disturbing the peace. Who again has said I'm disturbing the peace?
Talk yourself into it. That's fine.
Judge, Your Honor, no one here has said I'm disturbing the peace except for this officer right here.
And prior to that, you were being very loud. And you were being very
Ma'am, you
argumentative.
stopped me from traveling for a tea and a coffee. I think it's petty.
It is the policy.
I don't care about policy, ma'am. We're talking law.
Okay.
What law stops me from coming into a public place with a tea?
That's where you're wrong. This is not a public place. This is private
Sir,
property.
I'm still waiting for him. He's had 2 hours now to pull it up. Y'all haven't pulled it up. You know why you haven't pulled it up? Because you'll never pull it up. It is a public, my tax dollars funded. And just because you can lie to me doesn't make it true.
You're not bringing it in. You can't bring it in.
You can say whatever you want, ma'am. You can say whatever you want.
This says you can. This is ChatGPT though.
Your tickets are ready, either side. Your tickets are ready.
And he says, yeah. Oh, I can read it to you.
I mean, it's not that I'm trying to be an ass. It's that I have a right to come on to public property that I fund.
And they make the rules. We didn't make these
I
rules
don't
either.
care
You know what
about
I'm saying? Like, I
rules,
just-
sir.
Yes.
What law would I be breaking? How can you enforce a rule? What comes first, rule or laws?
You're okay.
What comes first?
Because this is the administration. They allow.
Sir, what comes first?
High school in Georgia can enforce
Rules
a no
or law? What comes first? What did you take an oath to enforce?
So
The Constitution
they, as
or
the
their rules?
administrators
I don't care
of
about
Sequoia
that,
High
sir.
School have the right to not allow you into the premises.
No, they
if you don't follow the rules.
No, they don't. How do they have a right?
Because this is
What
private
law am I
property.
breaking?
This is private property.
This
They
is
can
not
make up any
private
rules that they
property.
want to.
This is not private
Yes, it
property.
is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
You're absolutely 100% wrong.
Do you think that you have access to that building right now?
I can go into your department. Tell me I can't.
It's closed right now.
I can go in there. I can film. I have a right to film you in the course of your
During
duties.
business hours, you can. But in a controlled access point, which this is a controlled access
Sir,
point,
I don't
you
care
do not
about
have
this
free access.
controlled access point. You're here. The only thing I had to do was pay an admission and walk in. This is not controlled. This is not a secured.
Sure is.
How is it secured, sir?
Because we have administrators that are checking to make sure nobody carries in
is
water
a
bottles. You're
public
not allowed
event.
to carry in bags.
It is
Georgia
a-
law
what
sets
law
school boards
says
to
that I
adopt
can't?
policy conducting control and access. If a visitor refuses to comply, they can be directed to leave. That's where we're at right now. So again,
What would I
Georgia
be-
law lets the school board adopt policies for their property.
Where did you read that at? Where are you getting this from?
I'm getting from online. OCGA 16721.
I like to hear
That's the law.
So anyways, what was your name, badge number?
I'm Officer Chapman. My badge number is 109.
And yours?
Conrad, Officer Conrad, 128.
And yours, sir?
Mike Dames 129.
And yours in the background, sir. What was your name? I appreciate it. And again, I'm not trying to be a but again, you're being a little. You think that's very professional?
No, I think that you're acting very irrational, and your tune, as soon as you started recording that, your attitude's changed 100%.
Sir.
And I have it all recorded too, so we're
Fine,
going to go.
again, I'm going to request it. So that's fine. You can have it recorded.
So what
but
are we
I'm
going
telling
to do
you,
here? Do you want to come into the game?
I'm going to go into the game. Whether you arrest me or not, I'll take the arrest again. I'm happy to take it.
Get your ticket and go in the
You
game.
know, if y'all want to pay off my mortgage, let's do it. I'll take the night in
You're
jail.
welcome to come in the game. We don't
So
have
if you want to buy your ticket at this point and go in the game,
Rob, we
please
want
be my
everyone
guest.
to be happy and come in. I mean, there's no reason for
absolutely
this.
want you to come in the
All
game.
the
And I want to go into the game. And I didn't want all this confrontation. I just wanted to go and pay my money, walk in, sit down, drink my sweet tea that I can't get here, and drink my frappuccino that I paid for. What is so? What is? What is? What is? No, you're
No, you
not.
can't
No,
bring
you're
outside
not.
food or-
You're just being condescending. You're not anything.
Unfortunately, the regulations for the school games are
You're just pissed off. You couldn't do anything
you
about
can't
it.
bring in outside food.
You're doing my job.
And that's across, that's every high
To
school.
stop me from walking on the public property, that's your job.
That's every high school.
I've already
in
explained it
Cherokee
to you. I'm not going to explain it to you
County. Okay, so
again.
you're welcome to come into the game. You just can't bring everything that you brought.